Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales, live from Annapolis, Maryland, in the United States. And we are so very happy and grateful to have these moments of prayers with you in both realms, the physical and the spiritual realm. Let us center ourselves for this moment of nurturing our soul, all right? Benevolent Father of our lives, Divine Creator, immense love and grace, we reach out to you on this Friday afternoon to ask you for your enlightenment, for your comfort, for your grace. May your love be with us during these moments. May the light of this prayer illuminates not only our hearts, but the hearts of those who are in need of you, in need of a prayer. May this vibration extend to our brothers and sisters undergoing trial and tribulations that are very painful, almost unbearable. May our good intentions, our focus in spirituality help us and help them to overcome the tests or the tasks that are enduring right now. It is with your guidance, with your permission, and with your protection that we begin this moment of prayer for peace, and so be it. Hello, friends, again. Here we are in another Friday, and today we're going to read or to study the very last chapter of the book Christian Agenda, which is chapter 50. So basically we study the entire book and every Friday. And we have here a drawing, a picture from the author, spiritual author, Andre Luiz, and the book was psychographed through the hands of Francisco Cándido Xavier. So Andre Luiz is bringing us some conclusions, yes, some affirmations, ideas to meditate and to keep them in our heart, to wrap up this moment of Christian Agenda, which is no other than a compass, a guideline of how we need to behave, to think, to act, not but in position, but as an option, as Jesus inviting us to do. So let us see what Andre Luiz is concluding here. That physical life is a blessed school is unmistakable. But if you do not take advantage of it so as to sufficiently learn the lessons intended for your spiritual growth, then your entrance into human apprenticeship will be worth nothing. We know life is a blessed school. Planet Earth is a blessed hospital. But we need to be conscious, we are aware, not to have, be aware of the lessons of each one of us and learn from there and be grateful either for the happy moments or the sad or the challenging or the frustrated moments. So then We grow, we learn, we gain experience, we train ourselves. And after we climb that mountain and we conquer the mountain and we are in the mountaintop, guess what? The highest mountain is behind the first one. But that is life. And that's why Andre Luiz is telling us it's not enough to recognize the blessing of life and to be grateful, profoundly grateful. Yes, it's good, but it's not enough. We need to be active and proactive in our very own growth. That the path of goodness is laborious and difficult is undeniable. However, if you are not disposed to follow it, then no one will free you from the dangerous influence of evil, of ignorance, of moral ignorance. That eternal happiness is a supreme achievement way beyond the transient state in the flesh is indisputable. Nevertheless, if you desire to continue in the field of easy and inferior pleasures of the lowest levels, then you will wander in them indefinitely. It's an invitation. It's not a condemnation or a judgment. It's an invitation for us to make an effort to keep climbing the mountain or to keep pushing or to keep going. And all of us, we know what are our limitations or our obstacles in the moral arena. So it's a matter of create a plan, meditate, reflect, create a plan. St. Augustine, and we mention this probably every Friday in the Gospel according to Spiritism, recommend us that every night we reflect about our day and we put in balance. Oh, I was good doing this. I was good doing that. I was very sharp, very generous. On the other hand, I shouldn't say this or that. I should do this instead of that. All the putting in balance the pros and cons. And the most important part is not only recognizing in what we are doing well, but also in noticing the room for growth. And it will help us to create a plan for the next morning and say, okay, I was very cold and short in my answers to this person, and I think I hurt him or her. Let me try to modify that behavior. Or I was very selfish, or whatever is our challenge. So then it will help us to see what are those inferior pleasures of the lowest levels that is not only refers to pleasures of, of eating or buying things or, things of the sort. There are also pleasures that are in disguise, like the pleasure of mortifying someone that we don't like. Yeah, that's a pleasure. Or the pleasure of putting ourselves in the position of the victim. And this is in the subconscious. It's not like, okay, I'm going to be the victim in this situation. No, it's not that like that, but it's somehow it's a pleasure. Like I'm always the person who is suffering. And I'm the target of these situations in my family. It's also in that regard. And Andre Luiz is inviting us to mature spiritually. And definitely the message, first of all, is for the speaker. We are just here, a communicator, an instrument of his message, because it's for all of us to grow and to mature spiritually. And Andre Luiz says that God is with us in all circumstances. This is an unquestionable truth. Still, if you are not with God, no one can foresee to what depths your spirit will descend in the domains of intranquility and darkness. And he also is highlighting here that this journey of spiritual transformation, we are sorry, we are looking at the window and there this beautiful cardinal bird. God is with us all the time, right? However, we were saying that this is a very personal journey, and it's not in the selfish side of us. It's like no one is going to grow for us. No one can learn for us. No one can develop the skills that we need to develop. No one has conquered the limitations in ourselves. No one can walk that path for us. No, it's personal. It's a very personal situation, and each one of us, we are going in our own rhythm, and we are in different places on this path, in different, places. So basically, is yes, we know that God is with us, but we need to truly embrace God in our heart, in the personal level, because then we will be very anxious and we will be in a very dark place. And this is a personal discovery. We will have family members or friends around us, assisting us, helping us. They can be very empathetic with us, but they cannot do our homework. That's what Andre Luiz is trying to say. At least that's our interpretation, that this is a very personal journey. And he is making creating awareness, or how do you say when we put these signs of danger, like don't go through this road because it's dangerous. It's letting us know what could happen if we decide not to continue with our inner transformation, holding the hand of God. So here we have this beautiful landscape, God's creation, gorgeous creation, and we are a creation of God. We are His, her, its children. And as this morning we were reading Happy Life by Joanna de Angelis, we believe it's chapter 161. We think, because we're not good with Romance numbers. Anyways, Joanna said that all of us, our final destiny is pure happiness and perfection. And that all of us, we will achieve it. But what happened in between our goal and the achievement, is this reincarnation and future reincarnations of hard work in ourselves, of overcoming our very own limitations, our very own obstacles, of serving, loving, being charitable with ourselves and with others. So with these, dear friends, we conclude Christian Agenda, Chapter 50. Andre Luiz is telling us, yes, rejoice and recognize that life and this reincarnation is a beautiful gift and a great opportunity to learn. But also he's telling us, but take advantage of it. Don't be blind or deaf spiritually. Don't, he say, you need to pay attention to the everyday lessons in your life. And they can be different for each one of us. It could be a health challenge, a mental health challenge, financial difficulties, family difficulties in the relationships, obstacles in our workplace, and so on and so forth. It's different for each one of us. So let us see those tests as an opportunities to learn, and we will, as Joanna de Angelis she affirms that we will achieve true happiness and perfection. Okay? So let us do our prayer. Okay. Hello, everybody, again. Let us feel the kind embrace of God's love. Let us feel this embrace as a beautiful, white, bright light enveloping us, enveloping our physical body, our peri-spiritual body, our spirit. And let us find comfort and solace in this energy. Let us find balance for our physical body, and let us find balance for our mind that is located in our spirit. And let us breathe. Breathe in the certainty that we are embraced and support in our trials and tribulations. Let us also feel that we are not alone in this terrestrial journey, that although we fail, we commit errors, we also have the ability to stand up and continue walking with the assistance of the divine emissaries of God, our spiritual mentors, our spiritual guides, guardian angels. It doesn't matter the name. And they are there to help us, to inspire us, as long as we connect with them, as long as we have the good intention of growing a little bit each day. We receive assistance when we seek for the assistance and when we are ready for it. And may all the good workers in the spirit realm not only provide us with their loving and kind vibrations in this afternoon, but also they extend this treatment to our brothers and sisters that may connect later to this video, to our brothers and sisters in the spirit realm, to our brothers and sisters around us, suffering in silence. May these rays of light embrace them all. May these rays of light embrace the elderly, the abandoned, the isolated, the one who feels the heaviness of the body and the youth of the spirit, but is being abandoned by their loved ones. We pray for the elders in our communities, in our states, in our countries. We also pray and extend these rays of light to our children and youth all around the planet, so they receive the love, the guidance, the tenderness, the resilience that they need to be successful in this reincarnation. May these new generations receive the support of the good mentors as they come equipped to contribute in the transformation of our planet Earth. And we pray also for all our brothers and sisters that work and serve in different governments, in different countries, the ones that have political, financial power, so they are open to the influence of the good mentors, so they can see far and beyond of their very own interests and can use their position of power to bring good to their countries and their communities. We pray for political leaders around the world so they receive the inspiration and God, and they are willing to receive this inspiration, as well as we pray for religious leaders, social activists, and everyone who has a leadership position. They may use this scenario to bring good and peace to their communities and societies. We pray, always we pray for peace, inner peace in our emotions and feelings, inner peace in our mind, peace in our homes, among our family members, peace in our communities, in our schools and hospitals, religious institutions. We pray for peace in our countries and among the countries. We pray for peace in our planet Earth. Let us have the certainty that every single prayer that is elevated from the bottom of the heart, asking for peace, is being heard by the mentors and protectors of our planet. So let us feel that we are contributing to the construction and the elevation of peace. May our good Father, Mother God, bless us all with His love and peace today, during the entire weekend, during the entire week. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine Creator, and so be it. Thank you, dear friends, for sharing these moments of prayer and peace. We wish you a peaceful and reflectful or reflect during this weekend about the grandeur of our life, of this reincarnation, but also the lessons that we are undergoing or that we need to learn. Okay, we wish you peace to all of you, and see you next Friday.